Hey Pisces, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for January 6th, 2025. This is for Pisces. Last shuffle. Okay, Pisces, this flipped over on me. Last shuffle for Pisces. We have conflict here. We have higher self and we have your fears. So your higher self knows what is true, but you may still have a conflict, and the conflict has a lot to do with your fears. Maybe you're having a hard time trusting, having a hard time sacrificing. Or letting go of someone or something. Some of you may be for some of you, new connection, and it's hard for you to let go of the things that you went through with the old connection, especially as it has to do with trust. Definitely, some of you, your higher self is telling you to enjoy your life, have fun, be happy. Some of you can't be happy because you were happy last time and something hit the fan. You know what I mean? The last person I was dating, I was happy with them, and then this and that kept coming up, and it destroyed everything. And it could have been a third party involved, and now you're just like, I want to be happy, but every time I'm happy, I get abandoned. Every time I get happy, I get let down. You have conflict here. Something happens where it makes you feel like the old is coming back in to hit you. I think that some of you have dealt with a person or people in your past that there was a third party involved, and this person was it may have blindsided you. I'm seeing someone who was like taken completely aback, like maybe you didn't realize how much this person didn't take things seriously, as seriously as you did. I'm seeing that your body may be giving you cues, so you are taking that seriously, but spirit is saying that you've got to trust. Maybe usually you could trust yourself, right? Pisces is so intuitive that when your body gives you cues, meaning that it's giving you signs that maybe something isn't right, like all of a sudden you're getting visions, right? You may be getting like maybe in the past, right? Because they're showing in the past you got visions or dreams that were prophetic, that were life changing, that told you things that were accurate about a person. Like you dreamt that they left you. You dreamt that they had a third party. You dreamt that they weren't taking you seriously. They were not themselves. And then you found that that was the freaking case to the letter, even down to the colors they were wearing or the person that you saw, and may be almost accurate. And so your body may now be giving you cues. And spirit is saying that although you usually can depend on your intuition at this time is being pushed by your greatest fears, and the fears of trusting and the fears of accepting that that was just that person, and that you've got to accept your current situation. It will automatically transform. You may be dealing with a person who's very masculine, not doesn't have to be, no gender specifics here, but quite masculine in the sense that this person is an old man in a sense inside, where they're just like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They're not trying to do anything crazy. They're trying to be the best, most supportive, and most the best provider they could be. This would be something that spirit wants to throw out here, that you've got to let go of that chaotic situation from the past. You've got to let go of those visions you had, and maybe placing the new person's face on those visions, because it's based out of fear. There's a fear that just because I'm happy, but I was happy then, and boom, the tower came in. Tower's here twice. That's wild. Three of Cups and Towers here twice. So some of you may have been dealing with a super third party energy, like you didn't even realize that there was even anything like that going on. Um, I don't, and even if this is not romantic, right? This could be business wise. You didn't realize that your business partner was double dipping or dealing in different ways, dealing with other parties that they weren't supposed to. Maybe the point was you're supposed to talk to me first. They didn't do that. You just found out later on that they had affiliations with your enemy, or with someone that was a rival, and really slips, hits you where it hurt. And you may now be very, very, you're questioning everything. Someone now is coming in that's honest, that's everything that other person was supposed to be, but you can't trust it because you trusted them. Commitment with the Nine of Cups and the Emperor. You've got to be committed to knowing what you want, and knowing that what you want is there for you. That is something that has to be done, has to be in place. um Yeah, they're showing that you're supposed to be celebrating right now. You've got to improve your vision by shedding your fears. Your fears are clouding your vision. You are a visionary, you're clairvoyant, you're very intuitive, but fears are clouding it right now. In order to kind of get rid of your fears, you've got to tell your body and you got to tell yourself about your body that my body is a wondrous and magnificent machine, and I feel privileged to live in it. And you say that to yourself and your body will start giving you accurate cues. Also, too, with your body is a natural pendulum. So I'm getting the inspiration to tell you to sway, to learn how to use your body as a pendulum. And you got to stand very like stand on even ground, right? Of course, right? But like your feet comfortable, um, I guess shoulder width apart. Doesn't always have to be that, but that's what everyone says to make sure you're grounded, make sure you are standing firm. And then you ask your body questions, and your body will sway forward for yes, backward for no. And it will stay in the middle if it's undecided. Well, usually it goes forward or backward, right? But you ask your body, is this my fears? Am I afraid this is happening? It will, if it sways forward, you know that it's your fears that is guiding your intuition. So it's a very important you say this to yourself, like your body is a magnificent, wondrous machine, and you feel privileged to live in it. Tell your body needs a boost so that it can shed those fears, because you're carrying some things in your body where it's saying to you, remember that vision you had last time, and now the vision is all of a sudden now you're being reminded of having that vision the last time that you're about to be abandoned and played with. So now you're attributing this to your present situation. Not really the case at this point. They want you to let go of the past, okay? And they want you to also be very authentic with yourself, right? And authenticity is about knowing that your way is the right way for you. And if you were guided towards a person or guided towards a business or guided towards anything, then that was right for you because you were being authentic. You knew that. So you can't allow fears to guide you. You've got to shed that first. Trust that your current situation is what it is what you feel it is, and the reason why you committed to it. That way, you are able to be authentic. It opens doors, because this commitment with the Emperor and Nine of Cups is saying, I know what I want and I'm going after what I want and I'm getting what I want. And I'm celebrating that. But the conflict is the fear. I just can't trust because I trusted last time. Look, friends and colleagues. So for some of you, like I said, this isn't romantic. This could be friends, people you worked with, colleagues, people that were on your same, maybe in the same field as you. With the Five of Cups and the Eight of Swords, these are people that abandoned you when you needed them most. These are people that abandoned you, let you down, and then played victim. I'm seeing them also being negative, very negative. They were always disappointed, always pointing out the worst. And so you were stuck with someone who, or dealing with someone, either this is romantic, like I said, friendship, business, where this person was so negative but you were pouring a lot into them. You didn't realize that they were self-sabotagers, and that's why they had third parties. This is why um they had abandonment issues. They would abandon you. This is they're like, let these people go, let them go. They bring nothing but sorrow to your life. But there may be someone in your space now that is definitely like an old soul. And once this person is someone you can improve your vision on, because there's someone that won't let you down. They may have an indigo aura to you. I don't know if you see auras. If you do, they may have an indigo aura. This person may be um, they sacrificed a lot to be where they are with you, or just in general, they sacrificed something. You may have sacrificed to be there with them. I see the angel numbers 0404. This is talking about paying attention to the people, your surroundings, your physical health whenever this comes out. I cannot make this up, because 0404, I didn't even see this until now, but it ties into everything. And I'm just like, oh my God, I'm getting chills. They say don't freak out, and they're telling me not to freak out. Apparently, I'm sure that's like not something to freak out about, but here I go freaking out. But it's a warning to be careful. So you see this number, it's a warning to be careful and to wake up to avoid any further issues. You need to communicate clearly, keep very healthy boundaries. One boundary is you're not dealing with negative Nancy's. If someone has abandoned you and then played victim, that is a clear boundary. Okay, we're not dealing with that. I can't trust you, right? Don't allow that person back into your space because it will cause you to doubt everything you're dealing with now. Pay close attention to the people around you. But I do see that you may have someone in your space now. This may be a new person that is everything. But there was someone and a bunch of someones too that pretended that they had it all together and they didn't. They were actually just playing the games with you. And I don't like it. And you may have sacrificed a lot to be around them. You may have sacrificed a lot of yourself to be in their space. And you may be afraid that things are going to fall apart again. And that they may have acted like they were all good, but they were all bad. So Spirit wants to warn you of this and to let you know that your body, for one, like I said, is a pendulum, and it also is a great indicator of it's a pendulum, but it's also an indicator of authenticity. So it's important to get yourself balanced, okay, so that you are able to really receive true cues and not cues of fear, because you are highly intuitive. You may already know some things about a person. And if you are dealing with a person that's in this energy, that they are the ones that are, they are betrayers, or they always are conferring with other people without communicating with you about it, especially business wise, or everything that you say goes back to the next person, or this person is just a betrayer, or they always abandon you when you need them most, or they blindside you with foolishness you just didn't see coming. These are people that you already know Spirit saying you need to have some boundaries with them, and that they're not. You have to be authentic. You have to trust your instincts, especially if you're getting dreams about it. But otherwise, if you have left these people behind and you're dealing with new energy, then they're saying that there's fears that you're taking with you. It's time to let those old people go and let go of all the energy that it brought, so that you can enjoy the present moment. All right. So I'm just going to throw that out there and leave that there. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio or an Aries. Um, you could be a Pisces Aries cusp. And if you're not dealing with those signs, which you don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.